Hello, everyone. I'm Marty Janeski, and along with my good friend Ken Montre, we're the host of your local sports wrap-up show here on Wyandotte Cable, Channel 15. What is today? Today's June 26th, but the show will air on the 29th. So if we don't have some current updates, don't yell at us. And if you don't know the results of some things, you may be living in a bubble. But anyway,
please don't turn the channel, though.
What season we got going here, Ken?
I believe it's the baseball season because it's awfully warm out there, about 80 degrees.
It is baseball season, but you know what? They played a football game.
A football game in this kind of weather? Oh, my. Was it flag football?
No, sir.
So the 4th of July is,
Oh, yeah. That
for the flag.
You could have little red, white, and blue flags.
Oh, that'd be great. That'd be great.
That'd be nice.
They never let me play against the girls, though.
The 2019 Michigan High School Football Coaches Association D-Zone East versus West All-Star game was played on Saturday.
I missed it?
Yeah, it was at Saginaw Valley State.
That's why I missed it.
That's exactly why you missed it. June 22nd. We had 4 downriver kids play.
4?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Wyandotte.
That far up? Wyandotte, too?
It was all seniors that are playing football at a college, guaranteed. So it wasn't just any walk-ons.
The ones that are signed to a college? Oh,
Correct.
that's nice.
Yeah.
So did they have any well, they wouldn't have any colleges recruiting them because they're already signed to a college.
Correct.
So maybe they had some pro scouts?
Quite possibly. They're young kids still, but the East team won 22-13, and that's where all our downriver kids were.
If I was a cheerleader, I'd be watching the team, that's for sure, to know the good ones.
We had Trenton's Jay Solano, Grozill's Luke Hardwood, River Rouge's Kelly Matthews, and Wyandotte Roosevelt's own Josh Castillo.
Whoa, Josh is a stud. That's what I heard.
Is that right?
That is correct. Word on the street.
Word on the street. The East, our team, the winning team, was head coached by the Grozill coach, John Bodner.
Oh, Bodner's a good coach.
And then he had a couple of local guys join him. Trenton's assistant coach, Aaron Sagatti.
Sagatti. Oh, I know that name. Did any of our guys score?
We'll get down there. The Woodhaven head coach, Keith Chris Nagel. I know him personally.
Chris Nagel.
Yes. Is
he a nice guy?
Good guy.
Good.
And the Woodhaven assistant coach, Phil Short.
Oh, Woodhaven's in everything.
Yeah, they're strong. They are strong. And that was the 37th year for that game, which featured 2 rosters full of young men that will continue to play football in college.
Great tradition. 37 years, you said, correct?
37 years.
Impressive. Impressive.
Yes, it was. It didn't have all the highlights. The one kid, Trenton's Jay Solano, he's a quarterback. He did get to play.
Oh, he did? Did he
Yes.
throw any touchdown passes or run for any touchdowns?
He led the team on a 61-yard scoring drive with
Nice.
5 consecutive completions.
Nice. In that type of caliber, they're against, I would assume, the best in the state that are signed to colleges, correct?
Yeah.
And that's people he's going to face, maybe.
Even if it's a Division III college, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't
They're playing
matter.
college football.
College has got to learn. As
We've all learned, and if you don't know the inside track about college football, you play 2 years at the junior college, and then you work your way up to the Big Ten school. That's how that works.
Might be a minute. 5 years. But yes.
You can even, nowadays you can be 6-year eligible.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Just got to fake that injury. It's not a good year.
And the thing about that, now that you're on that, is 6-year. So you have a 24-year-old young man playing against 18 and 19-year-old college freshmen.
That is true, but I'd like to tell you something. There was a Florida State quarterback, I forget his name, but I believe he went in a service, came out, went to college. He graduated like 28 or 29 years old.
Nice. So
Nice.
there's a man playing amongst boys.
It had to be great in the dorms, let me tell you. But
Okay, so he's right. It's baseball season. We know that. But this football game goes on. I guess they wait till all the kids are out of school. That way there are no legal ties to them playing.
Out of season or
They've all graduated,
right.
June 7th through, 8th, 9th, 10th, whatever's their
And they're
last
not
day.
being coached by anybody from that particular school to break any NCAA rules, correct?
I would
think assume that.
Yeah, not that we know the rules.
No. But we broke them when they told us.
So, it is baseball season, and the only ball going on is the American Legion ball, pretty much. And your little leagues, travel teams, yeah, softball, hardball. Agree? Yeah, you got any updates there?
Agree. Oh, yeah, and we're actually getting some sunshine so you can see some baseball.
Oh, yes.
Because we've been a little waterlogged for a while.
Getting the grass cut.
Yes. The Allen Park team is 5-0.
And Legion ball?
In Legion ball.
Yeah.
You know, it's coached by Rick Slater.
Friend of yours?
I'm sorry, Rick Slate. Well, yeah, he was till I said that. But yeah, Rick Slate is a real good coach. He defeated Detroit 11-1, Trenton 5-3. Also, Justin Verlander, do you know in
Heard
Legion?
of him. I heard of him.
Yeah, he was named the American Legion Player of the Year. Pretty impressive. Now, he actually was from Post 201 in Virginia, but
He is a Virginia boy.
he is a Virginia
And
boy.
I could imagine him blowing the ball past a few 15, 16-year-olds.
Not only you, but a whole lot along the way. And still in Major League Baseball, they can still say that he takes care of them.
I agree. He is had quite the career.
Speaking of stud pitchers, we have Woodhaven. There again.
Mr. Baseball.
Mr. Baseball. How impressive is that? Mr. Tchaikovsky.
Very good.
Did I do it right?
I think
Fantastic. And for
so.
a
He was there. He
non-Polish
was a
person,
pitcher, right?
He was named absolutely from Woodhaven. He's a stud. He's a stud batter. He's a stud pitcher. He was named Mr. Baseball for.
And it's interesting
This
that
year.
he got that. I mean, you can't always go with what the playoffs say, because the team folded. What they got into the districts and then they lost.
That is correct.
From what I understand. So they didn't take the playoff run into consideration when they voted for him. They used his stats. He was some ridiculous 0-point ERA.
Very ridiculous.
He was
very good.
Which reminds me of other pitchers that had that type of ERA. When I was younger Marty used to ump a lot. There's 3 or 4 local kids that have been Mr. Baseball. Steve Avery comes to mind.
J.J. Putz?
J.J. Putz from Trenton.
Yes,
Avery
he's a
was in Taylor
stud.
Kennedy. Well, Taylor's United now. It's all one school.
Correct.
But I remember umping Avery, and he would hit bombs. He would just hit bombs. And not only could he throw the ball, but that's why that Atlanta team had such good hitting pitchers, is because they all took it serious
Now,
back in the day.
correct. Well, you mentioned, or we mentioned, baseball this year. I went by several ballparks. There's nobody playing.
On their own, you mean?
On their own. Correct, like you and I used to do.
They're playing.
Oh, well, that's true. And probably several of them are Mr. Baseball. But in the real world, they're not out there playing, and that's kind of disheartening. But I understand Derek Jeter was also
Yes, he was Mr. Baseball also, 1992.
Kalamazoo boy.
He turned out to be an okay ball player.
Yeah, I'd take to have them pension checks. But yes.
Avery was solid. J.J. Putz was solid. He played 12 seasons.
Correct. Very solid.
And, they get daily meal money.
We just accept that, please. We don't get any meal money, just so you know, from here.
That's right.
Sorry, Caroline, I had to expose it.
But to get back to the American
Get
Legion
back
ball,
to right.
That's a good way for them to get exposed. I
Oh,
mean,
absolutely.
As far as people seeing them, the scouts go to these games all the time, and they're not just downriver. We have our 5 downriver teams we talked about last week, but it's all through the state of Michigan. And at the end of the year, they'll have a district-type state tournament where the league champs will go to that. And that'll be in the future. Maybe we can talk about that. Maybe that Allen Park team rolls, and maybe they go to the state finals. Who knows? They're
Great exposure.
5-0 right now.
But this kid, has he signed yet? I don't believe he has.
With Michigan. I just caught it right here.
Oh, he's going with Michigan?
Yeah. Well, there you go. He should be out.
Timing's everything in life, and they're doing
Who are
quite well.
playing for the championship?
Absolutely,
And
they're playing for the.
sorry, we can't tell you who won because
No,
this,
it's a secret.
this is Wednesday that we're filming, and they're playing tonight. We will air on Saturday, and by Saturday, when I tell you this, if you haven't figured out who's won, you're stuck on the same channel.
Right. Or you're,
Which
or
is
you're not
ours.
watching us because if you're getting that kind of news from us, you're hurting.
Yeah, it'll be all over the radio tomorrow morning, win or lose.
But just so you know, this kid bats 400.
Yeah.
That's quite impressive for a kid. And that's how you get along. That's why you get a scholarship to Michigan.
Collins, his first name, by the way.
Colin?
Colin, yeah, 123 strikeouts, and that wasn't at the plate. Okay.
Oh, I thought I had that record, and he broke it.
Yeah.
No, I still got the record?
You still got the record.
Oh, thank you very
Hit
much.
404 with 47 RBIs.
Quite impressive.
Not bad. And if he has a coach like I was, there were no gimme hits.
Hey, if you want to come on the program there, young man, we'd accept you.
That's right.
Good luck to you.
Find us on YouTube.
Yeah.
We
Okay,
had,
what else you got?
I got roller hockey.
Roller hockey. That was too cool. Back in our day, we used to watch roller, but it wasn't hockey, but it was roller derby. But they were pretty brutal. Now, in roller hockey, are you allowed to check?
I would say no.
Oh, see,
I don't know the rules.
I like roller derby better.
But roller hockey being that the national, well, this is a mouthful, the 2019 North American Roller Hockey Championships got underway Friday, June 21st at the Taylor Sportsplex. They will be going until the June 30th, Sunday, and there are more than 115 teams.
115 teams? How many's on a team?
They play in the ice, the rink. Maybe they shorten the rinks. It could be smaller. The research I did is lacking.
Well, let me tell you, with 115 teams,
It runs all week. It's a 10-day
you know what? You don't
tournament.
need any extra players if you're not going to check.
9-day tournament. I would imagine that they take the rinks and split them in half because it's probably 4-on-4,
Oh,
3-on-3.
yeah, so there's half
Probably
over there.
3-on-3, 4-on-4, something like that.
Like 3-on-3 base basketball. something like that.
Right. But it could be 5-on-5. There's no doubt about there. But there's 20 states competing, 20 different states.
Do they use a ball or a puck?
They use the plastic puck.
Certified, so you have to buy it from them.
That's correct.
Certified for that type of hockey.
You think that wiffle ball stings?
them
I'm
pucks?
sorry.
So
That
the
puck's
goalie have
good.
pads?
Oh yeah, they're fully.
They wear a
padded.
mask and all that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, man. Well,
And
I
it's
guess.
a little different, and the lateral movement on a rollerblade's not like on ice.
Now, I
You know.
recall you used to do that quite a bit.
I rollerbladed for the jogging aspect. I did play
yeah.
a little roller hockey when we could rent a gym or play in a gym and just fart around. But
So
yeah,
what
so
you're
I
saying
would
is that turning left and right is a difficulty, but don't they have it slanted or no?
No, the turning's not an issue. It's the stopping.
Okay.
And there's a rubber pad on the back. Now the roller hockey guys, they don't stop. They'll make circles. They don't have that brake on the back. They're just gonna, they got a hockey boot on their skate, and they're just gonna make. It's a non-continuous moving game. It's.
So the one with the brake on the back would have an advantage?
Well, the one on the brake on the back's what you roller skate from my house to your house in. So I can stop at the red lights.
So figure skaters have a chance because they can run instead of skate, right? Kind of the same way they can stop.
Just drag your foot, drag the skate.
Which will slow you up to catch the pass,
Yeah.
shoot the puck. Okay,
Correct.
That's cool. And that's where at Taylor?
Yeah, the Sportsplex
That's
over
a
there.
beautiful place over there.
Yeah.
Anybody has never been there, please go there. You will love it.
And I understand they have a bar upstairs now. So I've heard.
Oh, I'll love it with you.
5 countries, along with those 20 states represented.
5
different
countries?
countries. I'm going to
All
say
right.
Canada. I'm just going to say Canada.
Okay. I got to ask this question then.
All
So
right.
if there's 5 countries, so then you would have like somebody, is it male and female or just male?
I'm sure there's the games are scheduled ranging from 6-year-old boys and girls,
Okay.
all the way to the professional level,
Ooh, that's good.
with means like a junior hockey player.
16, 17,
No,
18?
I'm talking like maybe the Red Wings farm team. Grand Rapids. Grand
AHL,
Rapids. Help me out here.
AHL,
Grand Rapids.
OHL, Grand
Correct.
Rapids, Griffins.
Griffins. Thank you. It's at the NARCH, National Roller Hockey Championships, is considered to be one of the top roller hockey tournaments in North America. Now we're hosting the East Coast Finals over at Taylor. The West Coast Finals are next month in California.
Whoa.
A lot of roller hockey out there because they don't have any ice.
Correct. And not a whole lot of water.
And the
Rain. Anyway.
it says there's some NHL players here that used to hone their skills in this league.
Really?
Joel Ward from Nashville, he's on an NHL roster.
And he played rollerball?
He played roller hockey
Or roller hockey, I'm sorry.
in that tournament.
Told me to...
Ryan Kessler, local kid from Livonia, he was in that league. Paul Stastny, Colorado Avalanche.
Oh, Paul
So Peter
Stastny's
Stastny's kid.
Oh, absolutely.
Or one of the Stastny
Right.
brothers' kids. Bobby Ryan for Ottawa. So,
Bobby
you
Ryan's
know, the
good.
upper level is probably a fast game.
Sure.
6-year-old level, puck is a magnet.
So there's 20 countries, you say?
20 states represented and 5 countries represented.
Oh, 5 countries. So like Sweden?
Could have made the
I
trip.
don't know. You know, Germany?
Yeah, you know.
And
I
male
would-
and female?
I would
Wow,
pick,
that's
well,
pretty
then you
cool.
got Canada. I'd pick that over a Mexico team. I would think wouldn't represent. But what
I
do
don't
I
know.
know?
You get a lot of dry weather down in Mexico.
What do I know about that? We also had a local young lady.
We did?
Yeah, they had the what was it? The Happy Souls 5K run and walk at Taylor's Heritage Park. That was last weekend, I believe, June 9th. No. Yeah, June 9th. Well, Jen Ballard, who I used to coach her daughter in Little League,
You used to coach
her daughter,
Jen Ballard. How old is Jen?
47.
Wow.
She didn't hear it here. Okay.
Oh no, it's not on the paperwork, but just our guess.
For the 5th straight year, she is the Women's Masters
Wonderful.
Champion of the
5th
Happy
straight
Souls
year.
5K run and walk at Taylor's Heritage Park. She finished the course in 24 minutes. So, Jen, here comes another 15 minutes of fame. I hope your phone blows up. We also had
15 minutes?
Well, that's what they call
3.5 minutes.
There were 5 other Wyandotte residents that cashed, or we'll say placed. Christian Mendez was 15 years old. She finished 12th overall.
Wow, at 15?
I see a future in track for that young lady.
Absolutely. If I
Or
was a
Christian,
coach,
it could be a boy.
if I could catch up to her, I'd try to sign her up to the school I was at.
I'm saying, yeah. Shannon Esper, Lance Palmera, Amber Mendez, Christian's sister, maybe, and Perry Howard. Those are the 5 Wyandotte residents that finished along with Jen. Jen is, she likes to run.
What a studette. So she won, and this young lady finished 15th?
Well,
12th?
Jen won her age group.
Oh, everything's relative to age group.
She finished 9th among all women,
Oh.
which is
okay.
very good. You know, she finished
Which
ahead
was-
of the
which
youngster.
I was just going to say, it included the 15-year-old. What
That's right.
What a stud at
yeah,
woman.
She
Wonderful.
good person too.
Yeah, and you coached your daughter in what?
Years ago in
running?
Little League. No, softball.
Softball?
All them kids are the same age. She graduated the same year as
How old's
Julia.
your daughter about now?
My daughter?
No,
Or her
the
daughter,
you
19.
coached. Oh, okay. Fantastic.
Another upcoming 5Ks at Taylor, July 27th. Running to Honor. It'll benefit the VFW 1136 of Wyandotte and Taylor. So you can sign up for that one also.
Sweet. Hey, we got an all-star game coming up. It's a banquet. We have a banquet for the Wyandotte Knights of Columbus, which, by the way, I belong to.
Oh.
Well, not exactly Wyandotte. I belong to Lincoln Park. But Lincoln Park's not open, so I guess I'm a free agent.
Ah.
Yeah, so I wouldn't be opposed to being a Wyandotte.
What is an all-star banquet?
Well, let's start off with it's Tuesday, July 9, 2019.
That's the day of the all-star game.
Oh, is it?
Yes, it is. And that's why it's an
Oh.
all-star game banquet.
Oh, they better have some big screens.
Of course they
Is
will.
there a pub in there?
Of course there is. It's Knights of Columbus.
Join us for a delicious dinner catered by the Izbikis as we watch the All-Star game at a big screen. Doors open at 6, dinner's at 7, first pitch is at 8. Really, after the announcements, it's about 8:35.
Okay, or 39.
Tickets are $25 for adults under 18. Why would I go? There's no drinking. There's 15. Dinner includes roast beef, pork chops, baked chicken, cheesy scallop potatoes, and mixed vegetables, which is very nice dinner.
What is it? $25?
$25 for adults.
Nice.
Yeah,
And they're raising money, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know what for.
They're raising money for the Knights of Columbus.
That's okay.
Yeah. You got to purchase your tickets by July 2nd, so the caterer has a head count.
Ah.
So anybody that's into doing that on July 9th, the All-Star game, I usually go to my favorite pub and watch the game.
I agree.
Okay.
Don't forget, a little reminder here about pickleball. We announced it last week. You have until the pickleball's August 10th. It's the Wyandotte Pickleball Open. Now, have you done any research on pickleball since last week there, sir?
Well, I read a little bit of it, and I found out that the pubs are starting to pick it up. Everybody that's pickled gets out there to play.
That's how it works?
You're pickled, you're out of here.
That's probably how it started.
Oh, I'm sure several pickled people got out there.
Now it's serious stuff. You could spend, $300 on equipment.
Yeah, well, you know why? Because the people betting on him said, hey, this guy gets serious. I'm losing too much money.
But don't forget, it's August 10th, and rain day, if it rains on August 10th, it'll be the week after. You are guaranteed 11 games. Registration's $35. And go over to the Copeland. No, ice rink. My bad.
So if you're too pickled, you don't have to play all 11.
Wait,
just start out 11 if you're good to go. Correct?
48 people. First 48 are in.
First 48 are in.
Yeah, and there will be 48 signed up. The guy's trying to get the Wyandotte people.
Have they had this before?
No.
Well, how do you know 48 people is going to be there?
Because pickleball's bigger than you think.
It must be. I turn my cable channels and I never see, hey, pickleball.
You never used to see, what's the soft toss game now? Cornhole, and yet ESPN's carrying cornhole. And then
it's
people
hard
are
for
good.
me to watch, but yes, they do.
They are professional. They nonstop ringers. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I do. But it's the distance. It's not that far, and you slide it up. It's not like they're dropping it into a hole to where I would have a little bit more for it.
Well, beer pong's for that.
Beer pong. That's where they hone their skills.
You get dunk. That's where you're aiming for the thing.
Hey, we got to take me out to the ball game.
Oh, yeah. We talked about that last week.
Yes.
3 games, 3 different prices.
3, depends upon the team you want to go see.
That's correct.
So the Tigers against Boston. That's on the 7th Sunday.
Of July, long weekend.
7th of July.
Good day to end the long weekend.
$61 per person, includes transportation and game. But the bus leaves Copeland at 11:30 sharp. And
somebody better drive you.
Yes, they better, because they will leave you behind.
That joke never gets old, everyone. That's just, you got to know Ken. You just got to know Ken.
You got to contact the Copeland Center office at 734-324-7275. That's too many numbers. 734-324-7275. If you have any questions about how to pay, you make your checks out to the city of Wyandotte. But that's just to reserve your spot. Now, there are other games. August 7th, so I guess 7 is a key number here. August 7th against the White Sox. It's only $52 because they figured they got a better chance against the White Sox. Also included, you get $61 per person. Didn't say nothing about a hot dog in there, but these other games, you get a hot dog and a pop. September 12th against the Yankees, only $47. They might be going for a pennant or
Could be
the
interesting.
record for the most wins by any baseball team with the lineup they have.
Maybe.
$47, but that includes a hot dog and a pop. That's a great deal. Man, you know what? Because
It
Boston
might be
won
included in the first one, just not on the flyer.
It might be.
They got to give you something.
I would think so. What you are seeing, the World Series champions.
That is true.
That's probably why they did that.
Another reminder, you've got, as of the 30th, the deadline to register for the Senior Olympics. Anyone? I'm senior. We talked about
senior
this
too,
last
but
week.
The Olympic part I have a problem with.
Don't forget, first, second, and third place medals. Tons of categories. You can play pinochle. It's one of the categories.
I love pinochle.
You know, one of the categories.
Absolutely.
You've got golf and hockey and basketball and swimming and spelling bee. That would be fun, a spelling bee.
Oh, yeah,
Did you notice they had 13 winners? No, eight winners at the ESPN one, because it went so many rounds. They just said we're gonna do 3 more rounds, and if whoever's out's out and whoever's left, it's gonna be co-champ.
Wow.
Because some kids nowadays, can I have the definition? Can I have the origin? Can you use it in a
I
sentence?
watch that Smarter than a 5th grader. Let me tell you what, I'd be in a fight with that kid. I tell you what.
So don't forget your deadline for the Senior Olympics. That's Sunday, the 30th. Get a hold of the Copeland Center. I believe, yes. Get a hold of the Copeland Center. And no registration after that. What else we got? The Wyandotte Boat Club.
Yes, do not forget the boat club.
Detroit Regatta, June 29th at Belle Isle.
Yes.
Okay, that's coming up this weekend. Is that Saturday or Sunday? Saturday. Either way.
Anyway, it is the 29th.
It is the 29th. And their summer sessions start July 1st to the 20th. So maybe that's open to the
Summer
public.
sessions? I mean, you get out
maybe.
there and practice? Or?
Maybe. I don't know to do it.
Oh, okay. I just want.
As we run down, I have to say hi, Mom, 2 times. Hi, Mom.
Hello, Mother. Hello, Mom.
Because I forgot last week.
Oh.
And
hello, Cookie.
yes, hello. And other than that, Marty Chinesky here, along with my really good friend Ken Montroy. We are the host of your local sports wrap-up. We will see you next week with more to talk about. Maybe a guest, maybe not. No one seems to want to join us for this party.
We're working on it.
We're working on it.
As soon as we get a few more viewers.
Good job,
you,
sir.
sir.
We'll see you next week.